Hello. So I didn't blast you real hard. I said, hello, real soft, didn't I? Hey, was anybody here last Friday night? Did anybody hear Doodle Hall sing last Friday night? Did anybody enjoy him last Friday night?
No.
Well, would y'all like to hear him again? I'm going to schedule him second week in November. Hey, on a serious note, he is going to, good Lord willing, everything, he's going to be doing the whole half of this show the second week in September. That's the second Friday night, not September, November. Y'all thought I didn't, y'all thought I would, y'all was paying attention, wasn't you?
I give him a few months.
No, that seriously, he's going, the second Friday night in November, the man's going to do the whole half. I told him the other day, he called me up and says, Charles, I'll pay you this much if you'll let me come do it. I said, well, since you put it that way, Doodle, I'll have to let you do it, brother. Jimmy Powell, he told me a while ago, his leg, said he kind of having a problem with his left foot. And no, it was one or the other of them, I think it was his left foot. Then he went to the doctor and told the doctor, he said, Doc, my left leg is hurting. He said, well, Jimmy, it's old age. He said, no, it ain't that. He says, my right leg ain't hurting, and it's just as old as my left leg. That's what he told me a while ago. But anyway, I'm sure proud to see y'all. We got a great show lined up, and yes, Mr. Doodle Hall is going to sing directly, I promise. He was not on the schedule this week, but some reason or another he wound up here, and so here he is, so you can get ready. He will be up here directly, but we got Mr. Roy Hammack, Miss Peggy Kirk is back. Ricky Whitley is always here, Danny Howell, and the whole crew's here. We're going to enjoy ourselves, aren't we? Don't forget now, next Saturday, we'll be here Friday night, next Friday night, and then Saturday afternoon from 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock, we will be having the Fall Festival down at Ebro Community Center. That's just past the red light, about 12 miles down this road. The red light, about 200 or 300 yards past the red light, Community Center sits up there on the hill. You can't miss it. And we got all kinds of games for kids, and this band will be playing there. I'll be singing there. No, we all gonna have a great time down there. The band will be playing, and we'll all these singers, and Doodle will be there singing. And the thing about it is, we got good food, a lot of prizes to give away, and a lot of fun. It's all free. You can come enjoy the evening from 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And I'm looking at every one of y'all's faces. I'm gonna make sure I see you down there. I see every one of you now. Remember, I got a camera back there. I can look and see if you was here, then I'll look and see if you was down there. No. Anyway, we're glad you're here. I'm going to quit running my mouth, and it's called Killing a Little Bit of Time. Let somebody else come on in, but got some that's on their way supposed to be, and they haven't got here yet, but they're just going to have to come on in when they get here. Right now, I'm going to open this show up and let these guys go. Why don't you put your hands together and make a big noise now for Mr. Roy Hammack.
You've got to have an ace in the hole, a little secret that nobody knows. Life is a gamble, it's a game we all play, but you need to save something for a rainy day. You've got to learn to play your cards right if you expect to win in life. Don't put it all on the line for just one roll. You've got to have an ace in the hole. You're headed down a one-way street. and you're not sure that's where you want to go. And money and love and all the above have a little more than what you show. If life deals out a surprise, we'll have a few surprises of your own. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you've got to have an ace in the hole. Yeah, you've got to have an ace in the hole. Little secret that nobody knows. Oh, life is a gamble, it's a game we all play, but you need to save something for a rainy day. You've got to learn to play your cards right if you expect to win in life. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you've got to have an ace in the hole. Give that band a hand. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, you've got to have an ace in the hole. Thank you. Shorten that up a little bit. Amarillo by morning. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. All those notices I got is just what I got on. Now when that sun is high in that Texas sky, well, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, took a wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. And when they pull that gate, be looking for 8, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I got on. Well, I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. And I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you, thank you.
How about a hand for Roy Hammack? Great job, Roy. Good to see all of you here tonight. We appreciate all of you coming, and I know you're going to enjoy our next guest. Make her welcome, Miss Peggy Ann Kirk.
Wherever you go, wherever you may wander in your life, surely you know I always want to be there, holding your hand, standing by to catch you if you fall, seeing you through everything you do. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only two can share. All I ask you is let me be there. Watching you grow, going through the changes in your life, that's how I know I always want to be there. Whenever you feel you need a friend to lean on, here I am. Whenever you call, know I'll be there. Let me be there in your morning, let me be there in your night. Let me change whatever's wrong and make it right. Let me take you to that wonderland that only you can share. All I ask you is let me be there. All I ask you is let me be there. Thank you. In a cozy little restaurant for lovers, it seems so out of place for you and me. Used to play around under the covers, now it's just a place to watch TV. Love me like you used to, when our love was brand new. And darling, when we're through, you can love me again and hold me like you want to, instead of like you have to. Love me like you used to love me, when you used to love me. Maybe we could use a long vacation, but the problem here is bound to tag along. We used to be each other's inspiration, when it only took my touch to turn you on. So love me like you used to, when our love was brand new. And darling, when we're through, you can love me again and hold me like you want to, instead of like you have to. Love me like you used to love me, when you used to love me. Where we used to sit and talk about forever, now we hardly ever talk at all. walked a lot of tight ropes together. We always caught each other when we'd fall. So love me like you used to, when our love was brand new. And darling, when we're through, you can love me again and hold me like you want to, instead of like you have to. Love me like you used to love me, when you used to love me. Love me like you used to, when you used to love me. Thank you.
Peggy Ann Kirk, how about a hand for Peggy? All right, we got a fellow we're going to bring out here now. We used to work with this guy for many years. We used to play down at my place down at Bluntstown, and he was our singer for many years. And I tell you what, he knows more songs, I think, than anybody I've ever seen, and he can just rattle them right off, and he's got some good ones picked out tonight. Make him welcome, Mr. Danny Howell. Gonna live around the shack till the milk train comes back. I'll be rolling in my sweet baby's home. Well, I ain't gonna work on no railroad, I ain't gonna work on no farm. I'm gonna live around the shack till the milk train comes back, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Yeah, I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna live around the shack till the milk train comes back, be rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Well, my mother was a beauty operator. My sister could weave and could spin. Had me on interest in that old cotton gin, watching that money roll in. Well, I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna live around the shack till the milk train comes back, be rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Well, where was you last Saturday night? I was lying in jail. You were walking the streets with another man. Lord, you wouldn't even go my bail. Well, rolling in my sweet baby's arms, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna live around the shack till the milk train comes back, I'll be rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Sweet baby's arms. thrill. I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Gonna lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. I'll be rolling in my sweet baby's, rolling in my sweet baby's, rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Thank you. Appreciate it. I saw a man today who said he'd talk to you. Not so long ago, I guess a month or two. As my mind raced back in time, I prayed, oh Lord, don't let it show. He thinks I forgot you 15 years ago. 15 years ago, and I still feel the same. Why did he have to mention your name? I'm as broken up inside as if it's been a week or so. Takes a mighty strong love, keep a man thinking of a girl he hasn't seen since 15 years ago. Got a lovely wife who thinks the world of me. Promised her my love through all eternity. I've tried hard to make her happy, but so far she doesn't know I can't shake this thing 15 years ago. 15 years ago, and I still feel the same. Why did he have to mention your name? I'm as broken up inside as if it's been a week or so. Takes a mighty long time, keep a real love on your mind. I know I've tried since 15 years ago. Thank you. Conway Twitty for you. Ernest Tubbs. I don't love you like I used to do, but I'm afraid to tell you so. I've got half a mind to leave you, but only half the heart to go. Words to tell you don't come easy. Guess my courage is too slow. I've got half a mind to leave you, but only half the heart to go. Now time may prove that you're not to blame, but now it's time I need to know. I've got half a mind to leave you, but only half the heart to go. But only half the heart to go. Thank you. Appreciate that. Danny Howell. How about a hand for Danny? That's a good old Ernest Tubb right there. I tell you, we got any Ernest Tubb fans tonight? Yeah. Hard to beat old E.T. We knew E.T. before the movie came out, didn't we? All right, we're going to turn these boys loose now and let them pick a little bit for you. And they've got one picked out tonight that is a good old tune. Jack Guthrie wrote this, and I don't know if Woody had anything to do with it or not. But one called Oklahoma Hills, Jimmy and All the Boys. Sweet Gum Head, Florida, Mr. Jimmy Powell. Springs, Mr. Jim Williams. Thompson used that for a theme song for many years. We got anybody from Oklahoma here tonight? I didn't figure we did, but have to check. You never know. We got one fella here from Columbus, Georgia. We're going to bring him out now. We call him the Wild Man. If you haven't been here before, you're in for a treat. And he's going to come on out here, just saunter on out on the stage. Get ready. Get plugged in. You knew you was forgetting something, didn't you? Oh. All right, he's got something to say, and we're going to turn him loose, and we're going to let him say it. Y'all make him welcome from Columbus, a good songwriter and a good entertainer, and we're glad to have him here, Ricky Whitley.
All right, that's enough. I just want to let y'all know I don't usually talk a lot. I come to play, not to talk. That'd be a change, wouldn't it? Anyway, you may not believe it or not, but just this morning I signed a recording contract with Sony Records. I only have to buy 4 albums a month.
Don't encourage.
Columbia wanted 6. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody else is talking. Hey, I don't come down there to the junkyard and mess your shovel, so let me say what I'm going to say. Columbia wanted 6. But I figured I'd go ahead and sign with Sony. I can get 10 free CDs for only 1 cent. Anyway, here's the Johnny Be Good for you. I think Buster's going to kick earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good. Never ever learned to read or write so well. He could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Go, Johnny, go, go! Johnny Be Good. He used to carry his guitar in a gunny sack, sit beneath the tree by the railroad track. Occasionally he would see him standing in the shade, strumming to the rhythm that the drivers made. People passing by, they would stop and say, "Oh my, how that little country boy can play!" Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good. Many people coming from miles around. Hey, you play a guitar when the sun goes down. Maybe someday your name will be in lights. See Johnny Be Good. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good. How about that band? They were on fire tonight, then. What? I think this next one, Jimmy starts it off, don't you? Is that the one you do? When that evening, the sun goes down, that's when you'll find me hanging around. All the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Many people just like me, dreaming of old used to be. The nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Listen to the blues they're playing. Listen to what the blues are saying. It's just another life's empty scene in a land of broken dreams. And all the nightlife ain't no good life. Oh, but it's my life. Listen to the blues they're playing. Listen to what the blues are saying. Just another life's empty scene in a land of broken dreams. All the nightlife, it ain't no good life, but it's my life. Oh, that nightlife, woo! That nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Thank you, both of you. Yeah, I was noticing, I was looking over here at Jimmy Williams a while ago. Don't he remind you a little bit of that folk singer Burl Ives? He does. He does, don't he? Handsome and everything, you know. And don't I remind you a lot of that Italian model, Fabio? Would you believe Flavio? Would you believe, actually, I'm going to quit talking and I'm going to do some songs. A lot of this music you hear tonight actually going to be songs. What is this next one? Okay, this is the Boogie Grass. Going to start off. How about the drummer and the bass player? Get a round of applause for the whole band now. They're fixing to kick this one off here. There's a new kind of music going round. It's known as a boogie grass sound. So grab your partner and swing her around and dance to that grass sound. I love to hear Bill sing about Kentucky and the Allman Brothers rambling man. We put the music all together, so dance to that boogie grass sound. There's a new kind of music going round. It's known as that boogie grass sound. So swing your partner, swing her around. Dance to that boogie grass sound. Oh yeah! I love to hear Bill sing about Kentucky and the Allman Brothers rambling man. We put the music all together, so dance to that boogie grass sound. Yeah, I love to hear Bill sing about Kentucky and the Allman Brothers rambling man. We put the music all together and dance to that boogie grass band. Thank you for letting me play with y'all guys. I love you. And I do, seriously, I'll leave you a serious note. I do have my own record company. It's www.rickywhittley.com. You can get about 48 different songs off for 7 different albums for $1.29. Tell your mama now.
About a big hand for Ricky Whitley. We'll have him back a little later on. Right now, we're going to bring a fella out here that does some of these fine old country ballads, and we really love them. Mr. Oline Casey, make him welcome.
I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you broke my heart. And there the door of love between us closes. Tears will fall like petals when they part. I begged you to be different, but you'll always be untrue. I'm tired of forgiving, yet I'm so in love with you. I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you broke my heart. You made our Lover's Lane, a road of sorrow, till at last we had to say goodbye. You're leaving me to face each new tomorrow with a broken heart you taught to cry. I begged you to be different, but you'll always be untrue. I'm tired of forgiving, yet I'm still in love with you. And I'm sending you a big bouquet of roses, one for every time you broke my heart, one for every time you broke my heart. Thank you so much.
Olene Casey, I'll tell you what, it doesn't get much better than that. If you want a good country ballad, he's the man. He can sure do it. But we've got a fellow, we're going to bring him out now. Before we go to intermission, we want to remind all of you that when we do go to intermission, that the concession stand will be open, and they want you to go up there and just buy up everything you can. Eat all you can. You know, Thanksgiving's coming up, so get in practice now. And so we want y'all to go up there and eat up the hot dogs and the popcorn and all that stuff and have a good time. If you were here last week, I know you enjoyed this fella, and I'm sure proud to see him back here again tonight. We really enjoyed having him, and look forward to him being here quite often, we hope. And with a name like this, you can't help but like the guy. Make him welcome Doodle Hall.
Thank you. I don't know why I keep on believing you need me when you prove so many times I can't hide. And I can't find one good reason for staying, maybe by counting the many times that I've tried. You'd believe me when I say I love you, and I lay these rose-colored glasses aside. But these rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth, and they let me hold on to the good times, the bad lines, the one I used to hear when I held you. And they keep me from feeling so cheated, defeated, when reflections in your eyes show me a fool. But these rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth. Here we go. So I'll just keep on hoping, believing that maybe by counting the many times that I've tried, you'd believe me when I say I love you, and I lay these rose-colored glasses aside. But these rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth. Let's do it one more time for us, boys. But these rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth. That didn't cost you nothing extra. I told him, I said, with the words I even mess up. I tell you what, I had a blast last time we was here, and I'm having a blast again tonight. Ain't this some good country music, folks? Come on. Come on, put your hands together and give them all a big round. The band, the singers, I tell you. I almost didn't want to come up here behind that fella out yonder, you know. Of course, I brought my words, but thank you too, buddy. They, look, I ain't gonna do this many songs, I promise. But you'd rather me have the words, I promise. What's this? What's this? Here we go. Ooh, look at this. Are you ready? Yeah. I guess they are. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, I'm putting out old flames. Said everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them off when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night they had a bad one, a mile or two down the road, where my buddy walked out and left that woman burning out of control. Hey, I was down there about an hour or so with a little at the mouth, she was ready to go. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, I'm putting out old flames. Said everybody like to have what I got. I can put them out when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Play it, somebody. I got a 5-engine red T-Bird automobile. In a minute or less I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on and a 24 off, and when they get too hot they just give him a call. They're the fireman, that's my name. Hey, they call me the fireman, that's my name. making the rounds all over town. I'm putting out old flames. Said everybody like to have a what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman, that's my name. Yeah, yeah.
How about a half a doodle hall? We're gonna have him back here in a little while, so y'all don't go too far. Go up there to the concession stand and get you all you want to drink and all you want to eat, and we'll be right back here in just a few minutes.